I have missed this game. I know it's only been like a week since I played it. What's happened, party people? So I would have been live sooner, but I needed to shower. You could probably tell with my hair down. I stepped out of the shower maybe only like 10 minutes ago. And I'm so excited. I've missed this game. It's just the amount of quality. Cause like Insomniac pays attention. Insomniac is one of those like video games by gamers for gamers, even though I don't like using that word all that much. Just incredible. Huge props to them for this. Yeah, basically. Oh man. It's funny cuz like when I open OBS, it automatically puts Discord into like streamer mode so I don't get notifs anymore. And you sent that message literally as I opened OBS, so I didn't get that. I opened Discord to put it in the go lives, and you added me. I was just like, when did this happen? Oh, literally a second ago. All right. So yeah, I'm freshly showered. I feel a lot better. Yesterday I just needed to recover because I had like that long stream this past weekend, a few days ago, and then Sunday something else came up, and I had to use my voice a lot, and I wasn't giving it the rest I needed. It's one of those things where like you feel fine in the moment, and then when Monday rolled around, it all just caught up to me, and I was just like, ooh, tender. Yeah, I just needed to like sit in silence for a few hours, and I just ended up editing VODs. But yeah, no, I'm back with Spider-Man. I am so excited for Spider-Man 2. I was just talking about like quality assurance that Insomniac does. Huge fan of these. All right, 2019, New Game Plus 2023. That is us. And the only reason the PlayStation didn't remember me having Spider-Man open was I did in fact open up Borderlands the pre-sequel. Yeah. Hell yeah, and how's it look? I don't think, am I streaming in 4K? My settings are set to optimize because, excuse me, my settings are just set to optimize stream performance because I don't know what I'm doing. It's fine. It's great. So we had that one MJ. Oh, that's right. Oh man, we had that one really cute scene with Peter and MJ, and then we had Stan Lee, and that just kind of wrecked me. And then we talked to Mr. Lee.
The symbol inside the mask means demon.
Yeah.
It really spooked Mr. Lee. Never seen him like that. He even said you should drop the story.
Fat chance. Do you think Mr. Lee knows more than he's letting on?
No, I think he just had a weird flashback or something. I know his childhood was pretty traumatic.
Yeah, that makes sense. Demons, huh? Catchy name. Okay, gotta get writing. See you soon.
Veteran homelessness. Well, that went about as well as I could have hoped.
Do you need justice? Spaghetti. Wait, that just says spaghetti dinner. Cool. I love spaghetti. All right, so yeah, yeah.
I could patch these shoes.
All that stuff. We put Kingpin away. That was the opening segment. We fought Shocker. We talked to a cop. Samsung season. This was. Ah.
And done. Oh, wait.
Yeah, no, I hate using a browser on my TV because it's it has the mouse cursor, but you're using like the directional buttons on a TV remote, and that just feels bad to use. All right, let's go not fix anybody's problems.
Got some time to kill before Doc needs me at the lab. Let's do a little Spidey workout in the city.
Yeah, I understood what you meant. Typos aside, I understood what you meant. Oh, there's a backpack up there. I don't need it, but I can look for it. Oh.
Peter, Mr. Lee spoke to me. He seemed worried. Are you into something dangerous?
Oh, it's just a story Mary Jane's investigating. Don't worry, I'll make sure she's careful.
Please tell me you two are back together.
We're talking again.
There
Baby
we go.
steps. I hope I didn't upset Mr. Lee.
He's just concerned. I was actually touched by how concerned. I knew he liked you. He admires how dedicated you are to helping others. I think you remind him of himself when he was younger. Both orphans, both so smart.
Well, the admiration's mutual. You've got a good boss, May.
I'll tell him you said so. Love you, Peter.
A plushie? Exactly, time for non-confident, non-confrontational Peter Parker.
All units 1010 narcotics sale reported in progress. Reported location is Nolita.
Remind me to steer clear of Nolita, there's a crime in progress.
Dr. Octavius.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Lance Corporal Texador is here for a fitting.
I totally forgot. I didn't forget. I'll be there soon.
His tardiness is starting to become a pattern. Come on, Parker. You're better than this.
He's right. How did I lose track of time?
It's been like 45 seconds and you were like, I got time to kill.
All units advised. Witnesses reported a kidnapping. Need immediate response to Chelsea, over.
Kidnapping? Well, I could take a kid. I'm like 85% sure I could take a kid. Oh. Oh, thank God, all the crime seemed to have stopped. I'm gonna go back to being a scientist. No more crime. The cops got it, right? Right? Good thing all those bad guys decided to stop being bad. I got a tummy ache. There's no way I'd be able to take out a criminal.
How does it work? Just like a natural arm. You think of what you want it to do, and...
Yes. Hey, what do you think you're doing?
This site's been declared a safety hazard.
Stop that right now! This is highly sensitive equipment. That's it. I'm calling the mayor's office directly.
Peter Parker, how the hell are you?
Speak of the devil.
Mr. Osborn.
Oh, please. How long have we known each other? It's Mr. Mayor.
It's Norman. Norman!
Norman, what do you think you're doing?
The grant agreement you signed has strict safety provisions. This isn't your first violation.
Those were excused.
By me. We should have confiscated this equipment long ago.
But I've had a breakthrough.
Thank you for your great service to our country. These folks will escort you to Oscorp Robotics, where you'll receive the latest in prosthetics. No charge.
This isn't about safety infractions,
Yeah.
is it?
I'm trying to help you, Otto. You're free to continue your work in a secure environment.
At Oscorp.
You always were the smartest guy in the room.
You haven't changed a bit.
Neither of you. Hey, Peter. Harry will be coming back from Europe early next year. Maybe the two of you can start that business you always talked about. This is opportunity knocking.
Yeah, fuck you.
Easy.
Oh, Norman.
They didn't take everything. Maybe we could start over.
Peter. There's no we. Without the grant from the city, I can no longer pay you. I need some time to think. If I were you, I'd look for a new job.
It was never about the money, Mr. Osborn. I mean, it was never about the money, Dr. Octavius. All of you mad scientists are the same to me.
Wish I could do something to help Doc. Maybe call Harry. Ask him to talk to his dad. No. Norman never listens to Harry. Even tried to kill funding for his research stations. Hey, one of those stations is nearby. Should see how they're doing while Harry's in Europe. Must be some way to
jeez.
help Doc. I'll think of something.
Time for another extra collectible
Harry
pick
left me a message about
thing.
these before he left.
Pick up.
Pete, hey, I need a favor. My mom's pet project was research stations that could benefit the public. Now, I launched them, but now that I'm away, Oscorp's gonna shut them down unless they prove their value. I was hoping you could watch them. Details in each one.
Mechanical.
Thanks, man. As long as they're here, it's...
I was never a big fan of, like, the Tobey Maguire. Like, that was my first introduction to Spider-Man, so, like, that's what I only knew for a long time. But, like, in hindsight, I'm not a huge fan of, like, the natural little web emitters in the... No. Not a fan. Eh, whatever. I don't need to do these research stations. It's fine. I might finish filling in the map, though. Just because like all these big blank spaces bother me.
Hey, we don't need you here right now, right?
Shut up, pig. I'm helping you. Sick. Right. Yeah.
Spider-Man, Shocker has escaped.
I
And now
think-
he's robbing a bank on East 31st.
This guy just doesn't quit.
I thought he was behind bars.
He was. But one of the guards just walked up to his cell and released him, then gave him his suit back.
I knew Shocker was working for someone. What did you get out of the guard?
Wish I could ask him, but he's dead. Whoever made him release Shocker didn't want any loose ends.
Damn.
looking at the security footage, the guard was in some kind of trance. And it might have been the lighting, but it looked like his eyes were glowing.
Well, that's creepy. Okay, I'll see what I can get out of Shocker when I get to the bank.
Yeah, I think the Tobey Maguire movies did, like... I like the Tobey Maguire movies. I think a lot of fun came out of them, you know, like the memes and stuff. I don't know, like... I like the plots to some of the newer Spider-Man movies. And it's nothing against Tom Holland. I think he does a fine job. They finally got a...
I'm no lawyer, but I'm pretty sure that's a parole violation.
I'm glad they finally have a Spider-Man that actually looks like he belongs in high school instead of 30-year-old Tobey Maguire.
Oops, guess we're stuck in here for a while. Want to play 20 questions? No? How about we thumb wrestle? Okay, face punch it is. Whoa, your gauntlets are all digital now, aren't they?
Have it your way. You wanna fight? Let's fight!
I didn't want to fight. I wanted to, like, thumb wrestle.
So we can talk science. Remember
Come on, man.
Fight? Me, so young and stupid. You just stupid.
You talk too much.
Well, that's a matter of opinion. I mean, are there any standard metrics for how much talking one should do? And who determines the ideal ratio of talking versus not talking? Also, how would you measure it? Words per minute? Syllables per second? Or is it more about how many words one uses to express a single thought? It's also subjective. If you ask me, some people don't talk enough. Think about who their mysterious overlord is. The person they're working for, that kind of thing.
Shut up!
Okay, now I can do some real damage.
There we go. I don't like how it went all slow-mo when I was just trying to...
You know, people don't use banks anymore. You're lucky you found actual cash. If you really want to rob banks, try day trading. It's all the rage. Wait. Oh, no! Oh, come on, Herman! You tell me who you're working for. I can help you cut a deal.
If I talk, I'm dead! They made that very clear!
There we go. Okay. Starting to get some kind of pattern going.
Give up now and we can protect you.
No way!
I never wanted to fight. Why you always gotta fight?
You son of
Okay, last chance to give up. This time I really mean it.
We're going!
Oh yeah, no, I get that. Like, I go through spurts of like, because like I love superheroes like Spider-Man, who has a very clear, defined like rule set, if that makes sense. Oh come on, son of a bitch. Oh, I'm dead. Alright. That's fine. But, like, Spider-Man has a very clearly defined rule set of, like, abilities and weaknesses. You know, he's not a god. But on the other hand, I do kind of have moments where I like the crazy powerful superheroes just to see what interesting writers can do with them. Like, I think... Because people are always concerned, it's like, oh, Superman is too powerful. Well, I mean, like, if you can find a good writer, I think there's some good stories that kind of limit Superman. You know, on like a moral level, that seems to be a lot of, you know, Superman's major weaknesses seem to be like magic. He's fucking abysmal when it comes to magic. Obviously, there's kryptonite, but like the moral superiority tends to get the better of him. I don't know. I do get the I do understand when people are like, oh, it's boring to watch him fight, because he just wins.
He was scared and desperate. These demons are everywhere all of a sudden.
But, you know, I think Spider-Man is like the perfect introductory superhero. It's like an understandable power set.
Also, I'm pretty sure he was working for the Demon Gang.
Demon Gang? Sounds like a Daily Bugle headline.
Hey, the Bugle is a perfectly fine news organization.
Not sure I'd call it news.
Well, I've heard they have some really good reporters. Anyway, have you had any more reports on demon, guys with masks?
Let me get back to you. By the way, how much of a mess did you make inside that bank?
I didn't make the mess.
Probably don't want to know.
Shouldn't have asked.
Nope.
Fight with Shocker took a while. Time to catch up on what I've been missing out in the city.
Did it take a while? That was like 5 minutes. Almost without his suit, he's not really able. Yeah, he's just a guy, you know? I mean, I would say the same can be said for Batman, but Batman has always been too powerful for what they claim him to be. You know, it's just like, oh, without his suit, he's just, you know, some rich guy. But they always make him like a super ninja, you know, so even without his suit, Batman can still, like, kick ass. It's just part of, like, his cover where he doesn't kick ass when he's Bruce Wayne. I don't know. I think Batman has had interesting stories, but I just don't think Batman himself is very interesting.
Doc left a message.
Peter, I might have been a bit hasty advising you to find another job. I have a plan. Give me a bit of time. We may yet live to invent another day.
The indomitable Otto Octavius. That's great news. Hope his plan works.
But I mean, like, that's the difference between, I think, Marvel and DC, just like the big two, is Marvel tends to have some, like, their more mainstream heroes are more grounded, you know. I would say, like, the crazier ones that are more mainstream, like, Hulk and Captain America, just as an example, their only big superpower is really strong. That's not too crazy. You do have some absurdly powerful ones like Doctor Strange or Sentry. I have no idea how they put Sentry in the MCU, but
Let's try to get ahead of it. Are there any Fisk properties that haven't been hit tonight?
Let me see. Patrol reported a bunch of activity at one of his shipyards in Portside.
Thanks, Yuri. I'll check it out.
I would say the more, like, mainstream DC heroes are always, like, the ones with absurd powers or, you know, some kind of alien origin. You know, you have Green Lanterns, you have Superman, The Flash.
Send an officer to meet you there. His name's Jefferson Davis. That's his beat. He's a good cop. Been working the Fisk case for years. If anyone
Jefferson.
knows what's going on at that shipyard, it's him.
Aww. Not Jefferson Davis. But, like, Spider-Man is absurd, but not, like, absurdly powerful. Damn, that sucks. I can't wait to avoid that. Good luck, officers. They got that under control. I don't gotta worry about that. They got that under control.
And if they set one toe inside the vault, I'll have your head.
Got it, boss. Tripling security. Demons won't touch a thing. Listen up! Demons are making moves on all our caches. Lost 2 tonight already. Boss may be in lockup, but that don't mean his hardware's up for grabs.
Com check, Eagle 2, you up?
Eagle 2 reporting in. Eyes on.
What caches are the demons after? Need to take out Fisk's men and figure out what they're guarding. Whatever it is, I don't want it in Fisk's or the demons' hands. Snipers everywhere. Might need to deal with them first. A lot of junk scattered around here. A well-placed web shot could make a great distraction.
Demons have been hitting
Okay.
other
Don't think... How do I get to that guy? I'm gonna take out some other people before I try and take that guy, because I feel like that could be...
Could have been. Literally didn't see that coming.
What do you think about the Flash? Do you think... I think he has an understandable move set. You know, I think he's a like...
That sniper has a guard watching him. May need to divide and conquer.
I think he's a very understandable superhero. However, in trying to keep him interesting over the years, I think they have made the Flash the crux of like so many events. I think after Flashpoint, is when, because like at first it's like, oh, he's just really fast. Okay, that's easy to understand. And his villains like Captain Cold, where it's like, oh, the ground is slippery, so you know, that's like a very obvious, like ice is basically like a very obvious weakness for him. That makes sense. Or like the Mirror Master. Mirrormeister. That doesn't sound right. Mirror Master doesn't sound right, but I can't remember the name of the villain. But like, basically it's like, yeah, he's really fast, but if he doesn't know where you are, you know, all these mirrors and all these copies and stuff, it's like, okay. Again, that kind of makes sense. I see what they're going for to try and like... It felt obvious. You know, it felt very easy to follow. And then as things got more and more complicated, where it's like, oh, he can vibrate so fast. He can, like, just move his molecules around the molecules of, like, a wall and just, like, shimmy through a wall. It's like, okay, I understand that. That seems a little more overpowered. And then when, like, the Speed Force came about, the Cosmic Treadmill, all of these, like, periphery Flash things, that's what I feel overcomplicated the character. You know, I feel like he was fairly grounded. However, it's very easy to unground the Flash, just depending on the story, depending on the writer, and that's kind of what it comes down to at every point these days.
Bravo 2, what's your status? No response from Bravo 2. Check his position.
That's a... There we go. It's me. I'm the guard now.
Stand up and fight, Spider-Man.
No, thank you. I don't want to fight.
Anyone's here?
Sweet dreams.
No? Okay. Oh, bring it on, Spider-Man. What the hell? Safety's nap time.
He's here.
Hell yeah. I don't know. It's probably just because, like, I grew up. I understand. I understand when people aren't into superhero stuff, or, you know, I'm burned out on Marvel so bad. I'm not keeping up with Marvel stuff, like the MCU stuff anymore. It's just, it's quantity over quality at this point, where like they just keep pumping out shows and movies, and it no longer feels related, or when it does feel related, it feels like, oh, where it slots in the greater MCU. Yeah. Same with Star Wars. I haven't watched the last like 3 Star Wars shows. I just don't care anymore. The quality is not there. I heard people are loving Ahsoka, but a friend of mine who has seen, probably hasn't like seen any of it, but has seen like trailers and like screenshots and stuff. It looks so flat and boring because it's all on a green screen. So it's like wide shots of people standing there with a lightsaber, but there's no foreground, there's no depth to it, because it's all on a green screen. And that look kind of worked for The Mandalorian when it was designed to look like a Western, you know? So you'd have like lots of like big open spaces in the background. Like, I get it. It just looks so bland. Okay, this guy looks by himself.
Now what? Ready night.
Now what?
Anybody hear that?
And those two guys are sticking together, smart. I mean, green screen can work if done right.
Anybody hear that?
Come on.
Sammy, that's you?
There we go. I don't know. I want to enjoy things again, but after a certain point, they're not making things enjoyable, you know? There he is. Officer Davis.
No, we can't have vigilantes trespassing or doing illegal searches.
Yeah, I know.
Which is why I brought a warrant. So what do you say we do some perfectly legal searching?
I like the sound of that. What's your name?
Officer Davis. Call me Jeff. And you are? Just messing with you. My son's a big fan.
So, that warrant cover breaking down doors?
Not without a lot of extra paperwork.
Okay. I'll find another way in. Any place this rundown should have a hole in the wall or a broken window.
Check around back. I'd go myself, but you know, not Spider-Man.
Oops. There we go. Yeah, no, you're right. Disney, and this is part of why the strikes have been going on, is big companies are trying to find ways to minimize costs to increase profits.
Okay, where's that locked door?
So they no longer have to pay, you know, 8 set deck people, because they can pay 1 to bring in, you know, a bunch of vaguely science fiction-y looking tables and just kind of set. Like, it's so empty. Like, you look at the original Star Wars movies, you look at, like, the cantina scene, or you look at, Dagobah, and there's so much foreground there, there's so much, like, tangible stuff. You know? It's so full.
Getting a little chilly out here.
Really? That hat seemed pretty warm.
I think...
Jeff, you there? I'm doing my best to refrain from knock-knock jokes.
Appreciate it. You see a junction box powering the door?
Oh. That's right.
Yeah, got it.
If we can overload it, that should force the door open.
I've been working on electric webbing. This is the perfect field test. Sit tight.
Concussive blast. Here we go. Electric webbing.
Electric web for the win.
A gadget man, huh? You remind me of my son. Started taking apart the TV when he was 5. Now he's unlocking his friends' phones.
Sounds like he could teach me a few things.
Okay. Nothing illegal in plain sight?
Kinda anticlimactic, huh?
At first glance. Let's look closer.
Looking for something specific?
This yard's been here a long time. Bootleggers used to use it back in the day.
Gotcha. Those guys love their hidden rooms.
Check it out. Sound hollow to you? I got a hidden panel, like the one on the door.
It's got
Lead out the back. Look for another junction box.
It's got scrapes on the floor, like a door swings out.
Pick up the conduits.
Aha. Sick.
Thanks. No way I could have unlocked this myself.
Hey, I doubt I would have found it without you. You got a big fat nothing.
Well, there's one secret room that could be more. Notice anything about the floor?
Aha. They can hide the doors, but not the scrapes they leave.
Keep an eye out for more of those.
Okay. Whatever you say, officer. Up.
Now that I know I'm after scrapes, I should take another look around. Pay dirt! Scrape, no door! None I can see anyway!
Great. Be right there. Maybe not. Elevator's busted.
Sit tight, I'll pull you up.
Yoink.
Second
Sick.
floor, rusted machine parts, big honkin' rats. Careful, the bridge is out.
I got this one.
Do it, Jeff.
Nice, stuck the landing and
I
everything.
couldn't make the jump.
Donut eaters.
Fair enough.
Damn, Jeff, do you work out or something?
I'll rig the lock.
I couldn't make that jump.
Yep, on it.
There we go. Oh, didn't mean to do that.
Did it open?
No. This door must be hooked, but you were after Fisk for a long time.
He's my great white whale. Found one. Nailed it.
Hell yeah, you did.
Oh, cool, that opened.
Hey, check this out.
Nothing. I'm starting to feel like this is Fisk's way of messing with me.
But look at the walls. They kept guns here.
Huh.
They wouldn't have moved them to the front door. Gotta be a passageway we're missing. Check out the wall. This might control access to another area.
Fisk's men were talking about a vault. Maybe we're close.
Bet on it. Looks like a dual circuit. See if you can find a second junction box.
Found it.
Oh, I gotta lift the elevator. I'm learning! The game is teaching me things! Damn it!
Clear.
There we go.
You were right, Jeff. Trapdoor.
Outstanding. Think you can help me out? This thing's heavy.
Nah, you got it. I believe in you.
1, 2, 3.
Well, that isn't spooky at all.
Probably an old bootlegger's tunnel.
And it looks like no one's cleaned it since Al Capone.
Big chunk of concrete in the way. I can't get through.
Let me see how it looks from the top.
I think,
Got room to maneuver here. Hang on.
I'm blocked. Anything you can do?
What was that?
Subway, maybe. Let's hustle. Place is unstable.
Okay, that definitely wasn't a subway.
No. Sounded like explosives.
And that sounds like demons.
The vault! Hurry! Come on, let's go!
so I don't know the daily, like, I don't know the daily, like what's going on day to day with the strike, what they're talking about. However, in my honest opinion, not trying to sound like a Debbie Downer, but I feel like a lot of what the strike is going to boil down to is the use of AI and contracting. I don't know if this is necessarily going to increase the quality of what's being made, but I think it's going to reassure real people that they're not going to be replaced. You know, I feel like that's the best case scenario we can hope for out of this, is getting back to some kind of status quo in the wake of technology like this. So, as much as, you know, as much as we want, you know, the moon and the stars, you know, we want all of this stuff, it's still a negotiation. And I feel like on the side of content creators, because, you know, if union stuff isn't being made, that's a lot, that's a majority of, you know, quality. Like, I kind of like pulling back the curtain on my personal life here. I do work like that, you know. I try to do contract work when I can get it. For the most part, I've been getting, you know, a lot of the emails that I get from these networks that I'm a part of are saying, it's like, oh, we're looking for, at this point, like, the only things that are available right now are, oh, we're looking for real people who fit X category to give real life testimonial for this product. You know, oh, we're looking for real parents to test out this product and give a real testimonial about it being good. Or, you know, we're looking for vets to talk about this. We're looking for, I got one that asked, you know, it's like, we're looking for people who are on the scale of obesity looking to lose that weight for some kind of reality TV thing. That's a majority of what's left right now. You know, people like me, we need real, like, we need real scripted content being generated to, you know, hire me. You know, we need people like me who, I'm a nobody. I truly am a nobody. But there's thousands of cogs in the system, you know. And it sucks that that's kind of where we're at, but, you know, I'm not WGA, I'm not SAG-AFTRA. In the future, I'd like to be both. I love writing, I love acting. Now, just because I'm not those things doesn't mean that, you know, there's a line you got to be careful with. And I was given a list. I emailed SAG-AFTRA. You know, it's like, hey, I still need to pay my bills. What is some work I can do? And they were nice enough. They emailed me back with a full laundry list of, like, here's everything not covered in a SAG-AFTRA contract. So even while the strikes are going on, I'm not burning those bridges. You know, I'm not working on, you know, I'm not stepping over the line, the strike line. Now, that list has changed because they recently announced they gave, like, video games the go-ahead to go on strike, like video game voice actors. That's my headset dying. Let me plug this in real quick. And it's disappointing, you know, that this has gone on for so long, and the gall of some executives like Bob Iger to say, like, oh, this is, you know, how dare the actors and the writers be so disruptive to the process, you know, as though they aren't being treated like absolute garbage. And I think it's a common misconception. You know, it seems to be very hard, or at least it has been in the past, it's been very hard to get people to identify with a lot of actors, because, you know, when people think of actors, they think of movie stars. You know, the people who make millions of dollars, who live in mansions. Actors are, you know, Screen Actors Guild, that's the little people. You know, that's the person who gets a dozen little roles as, you know, cashier, you know, waiter. Just these little bit parts that, you know, pay a single day's rate. You know, they need dozens of those roles to make ends meet.
Demons are already gone. How'd they beat us here?
Must be a back door. See if you can find it. This place is one hell of an armory. Or was.
Hey, Officer Jeff, if this was an armory, where are the leggeries? Do you keep your armories in your sleeveries? Spider-Man, I'm gonna have to ask you to stop. I'm gonna have to ask you to wait outside.
And it looks like they took the ones they didn't clean out.
So I feel like content is gonna be returned to like a status quo, is the long and the short of it. I don't feel like there's going to be a great
There's a fenced-off room here they didn't bother
uptick in quality work. Not to say that like quality work doesn't exist. We're still getting, you know, quality content. You just have to look for it. Because anybody can have like a professional grade camera. I have a professional grade camera. And, you know, anybody can own this stuff these days. So the onus is no longer on the creatives going to studios who are the only people who had the equipment. Now that anybody has the equipment, anybody can film things, and now the onus is on these studios to say yay or nay to things that have already been filmed. You know, an independent creator can go to a studio and say,
want the non-lethal stuff.
I made this
They
thing.
passed up smoke grenades, flashbangs.
And studios can say, no thank you. Yeah, lots of
Smash and
investigating.
grab. They were moving fast. There, they blew the locks to get in.
I found them.
Demons.
You don't want him to hear us. I don't want to fight.
Stay here.
Hell no. It'll take both of us to stop them. And some of these. They're moving. Let's go. Get him!
Ruh-roh.
Find cover. That's what I'm talking about.
Just trying to do my part. Firing! Stay clear! Reloading!
Now you're just showing off.
That's a guy dodging bullets.
Son of a bitch.
I'm a little impressed.
There we go.
Hey Jeff, one of your tricks will be great about now.
Come on, he's right there.
Thanks, I needed that.
Up against the wall. Sit.
Your timing is impeccable.
Oh shit, more. I honestly thought it was like, not in like a cutscene, but I just thought something was happening.
How we doing?
I think we're winning.
Selma, quiet! Stop!
You okay?
Go! I'll catch up!
If I lose 2 trucks full of gunmen in one day, it's time to hang up the webs.
I mean, I feel like the best... I feel like the best that they've been able to do in terms of, like, propaganda to get people on their side is just the very real, you know, like, I don't know if people get the same stuff on social media as me, because, again, I've been following this very closely, and, like, there was a meeting between the writers and the studios, I think, and it was presented as this is going to be a negotiation, but instead the writers showed up and basically got lectured by the studios, being like, this is, you know, how dare you, you know, this isn't right what you're asking for your, you know, day rate. And a lot of people anecdotally have been talking about, like, you know, I've been in the industry for...
I gotta get in close. Hey guys, room for one more?
I've been in the industry for, you know, 10 years. And I'm getting paid the same as somebody who's been in the industry for, you know, one show over the span of like 3 months, you know. Experience isn't equating to, you know, the pay raises like in other industries where it's like, hey, you've been with us for so long, you know, we're gonna give you, oh, come on, there we go. Which I get that the industry is different than a lot of other industries.
Now the 3 decides to run on time.
But basically what they're asking for, like, people who win awards, people who are lauded for their work, are not always necessarily guaranteed better pay in the future. It's just, oh, you wrote a really good thing, good job. You know, they get a figurative pat on the back. And that's a lot of what people are having issues with. So you get a lot of, like, this anecdotal stuff of, you know, writers saying, you know, X, Y, and Z, but you're right, I think there should be more of a campaign in a more public or more mainstream way. I don't know.
We've now identified the officer as Jefferson Davis.
Jeff.
Being told he has minor injuries and is expected to make a full recovery.
Excuse me, miss, are you supposed to be here?
More than you. After that auction house thing, the Bugle put me on the city beat, which means I get to focus full-time on real stories like this. And the demons.
You know the closer you get to them, the more you become a target, right?
The closer I get, the better chance we have to stop them.
We?
Officer Davis, Mary Jane Watson, Daily Bugle.
No comment.
I don't blame you. But these guys are gonna tell their story with or without you, and they thrive on controversy.
So what's your angle?
I don't have one. I just listen.
Okay. Hop in.
Go MJ. Yeah, no, I agree with that sentiment. Where, like, if people aren't fed this stuff, you know, every day, if it's not a daily part of their...
Time to head home and get some sleep.
Okay. I guess I just fast travel there. If I got picked to be in Spyro 4, that'd be fun. You know, just like as a little one of those NPCs that gives you a gives you your quest at the beginning of a level. One of those like, oh, Spyro, help us! The crops! You gotta help us with our crops! Ripto has sprayed pesticides! And now our crops is dying! Sparrow, help us get these GMOs out of our food. Oh, Peter, you're pathetic.
Come on.
Evicted. It's been like barely a couple of days? Didn't he say like end of the week?
Sanitation, this is Eddie.
Yeah, hi. I'm trying to track down some items that were accidentally picked up from a dumpster outside my apartment.
Dumpster number?
Hang on. Uh, 64476.
That's room 33. Truck's already left its shift. If your stuff's not there, you're out of luck.
Wait, please. This is important. Can you at least tell me where the truck is?
Let me check. Alright. Looks like it should be at the municipal garage at Bowery and Grand.
Got it. Thanks, Eddie. Municipal garage, Bowery and Grand.
Oh, that bag is gone. That was just literally Peter leaving his stuff. Alright. I thought that was like a collectible right next to where the cutscene was.
I have to find my Spidey drive. Can't be that hard. Finding a tiny flash drive in a 30-ton garbage truck. I have years of research on that drive. Everything I've worked on since high school.
You kind of feel bad for Peter in this housing crisis we got going on. Guy can't make ends meet. His life is in a garbage truck.
Oh, of course it's locked. Can't have people stealing garbage. Maybe there's another way in.
I'm looking. Just... The peasant.
It's not really breaking and entering if I don't break anything, right? Okay, no need to panic. Maybe they haven't dumped the trash yet.
No, Peter, but it is still trespassing.
Nada.
It's not.
Okay,
it's not...
time to panic.
Okay.
Empire Sanitation, this is Eddie.
Sorry, is there any chance the truck wasn't at the garage?
Sure, I guess. Just means it'd be somewhere in West Chinatown.
Great. I'm headed there now.
Hey, it's a long shot, but sometimes the guys stop for pizza before they drop off.
Really? I'll check out the pizza shop. Any idea which one?
One of the mom and pop joints, I think.
Jerry's?
No, that's uptown.
I mean original Jerry's.
Oh, right. No, started with an L, I think.
Larry's?
That's on...
Wait, I think I see the trucks. Thanks, Eddie. Should be some trucks close by.
You're not garbage. You're garbage. Spider-Man, why are you digging around in garbage trucks? Don't worry about it.
Not here.
Don't worry about it.
Must be another truck around here.
Times are tough for old Spider-Man. Just looking for dinner.
No sign of my stuff. What an interesting smell. Eddie, you're my only hope.
Not there either, huh?
You sure they were around here?
Well, the guys might have switched routes due to the upcoming Osborn rally. If your pickup was on Route 35, they'd be dropping off at the incinerator right now.
Incinerator?
Over by Manhattan Bridge. Better hustle.
Thank you, Eddie. Official spider business, stand back. He's just eating like discarded pizza out of the dumpster. Spider business, please stand back.
There's the incinerator. Hope I'm not too late. Uh-oh, looks like trouble.
Punch first, ask questions never.
You okay?
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. Give me my shit back.
Terrorizing the whole neighborhood the last couple of days. There's probably more of them on the way.
I'll keep an eye out.
I need my spider drive with my spider porn on it.
Some personal items?
Sure, have at it. I gotta go file an incident report.
There's something there. Gotta move these bags out of the way.
Oh my god, are you really gonna make me just
I think that's it.
do the thwips? Where is it? Where is it?
Please be here. Please be here. Yes.
It doesn't even look cool.
It still works.
It's called the Spider Drive, and it's just like a black SanDisk USB.
Phew, looks like everything's here. Hey, look. An old gadget prototype. Looks kind of awesome. Why didn't I ever finish it?
Oh yeah, it was against the Geneva Convention.
Look, it's that guy who thinks he's Spider-Man.
Uh-oh.
Ice him.
It's that guy who thinks he's Spider-Man. Does he know? So does everyone know Peter is Spider-Man in this game? I know Totally revealed it. In this game, I think
Okay, well, this night isn't quite going as
I think
planned.
MJ is the only one
I
who
gonna
knows in
sleep?
this game.
Guess I could try MJ's.
Hey, yo, Geneva! Can I get an order of Geneva over here?
Alright, how am I gonna talk my way onto MJ's couch?
Smooth. God, he's so pathetic.
Hi MJ, it's Peter.
He's just showing up on the
Chance I could stay
porch like a
over
kicked puppy. Just I need a couch. I need a place to sleep. They took my couch to the incinerator. I had a mattress. They took it to the incinerator.
Now that we're talking again, I thought maybe. Okay, that just sounds pathetic.
They also took my clothes and all of my belongings.
We're just friends, right? Friends crash on each other's couches all the time.
Peter, my man, you are
anything.
homeless. It's
Just a
okay.
MJ's couch. Just got a web alert.
A web alert?
Huh. Looks like MJ's story just
On
got published.
Spider Twitter.
I think I'll find somewhere else to stay. She's probably busy with work.
Stay with May.
I wish Harry was in town. I could crash with him. Someone left me a voicemail. Number's blocked though.
Hey there, Spider. Long time no see. Miss me?
Black Cat?
Come to this address. Catch me if you can.
Uh-oh. I think I know that voice.
Felicia? Definitely not Catwoman? Weber.
Oh boy.
Anyway.
Rockets. They got rockets.
They got rockets and I got a getaway.
So the gang war between the demons and Fisk is really heating up.
I know. Even Shocker's a part of it. Got roped into running jobs for the demons.
These guys are serious. Do they just want to replace Fisk?
That'd be bad enough. Hope it's not something worse.
Hello, Spider. Been thinking about you a lot lately. We were good together, weren't we? Maybe it's time to reignite the flame.
Black Cat.
Oh,
Don't tell me she's
Felicia.
scoping out places to rob. She promised she would give up that life. What was she looking at? Anything look out of place?
Oh, I see her face.
She wants me to find something. There. One of her cats. She packs those with range extenders, then harvests nearby RFID signals.
Rockets?
I'll let Yuri know to pick it up.
I'm not rocket proof.
Felicia's too smart to be putting herself
Yeah.
at risk like this. She must
Not
be
even
desperate for some reason.
not even May
Better keep an
knows.
eye out.
Or at least Peter never told May in this game that he's Spider-Man. Well, that's another collectible I'm not gonna be.
Yuri, you still have Black Cat's suit and equipment in the evidence lockup, right?
I think so. Why? Is she back at it?
Maybe. Just double check and let me know if her gear is still there.
Will do.
Hey, May. You're calling late. What's up?
I thought we were gonna meet
Pride
for
flag.
dinner tonight.
Oh, right. I'm sorry, I forgot. It's been a hard day. We lost funding at the lab.
Oh, Peter, I'm sorry.
I also kind of got evicted from my apartment.
What? Do you have a place to stay tonight?
Actually, no. Not really. I hate to ask, but any chance you have room at the shelter?
Of course. Feel free to use the couch in my office.
Thanks, May.
God, what a great nephew. Hey, I forgot about our plans. Also, I need a favor. Like, life hits you hard. I get it, but... Spider-Man, Spider-Man, sleeping on couches when he can.
1034. Demons are firing on police.
Demons are firing on police? Damn. I hope something happens. Sucks to be them. I'm tired and I need to go to sleep.
Can't believe I haven't slept since the Fisk takedown. Gotta start taking better care of myself.
Yes! It was like 2 days ago. That was like 2 days ago.
You guys play this late?
I was a long-haul trucker before I lost my lease. Nights when it's quiet. Easy to think.
Not easy enough where you're playing. My late husband snored. I was always up.
Well, it's nice you got company.
Better than nothing. Barely.
Have a good night, you two.
I would be... So, like, I would be on the verge of, like, if I went, like, 2 full days without sleeping, I would be, like, on the verge of fucking Benadryl hallucinations. Where's her office? Okay, over there. Why is Mesa? Anyone got a spare bed?
So, I got the job. May's recommendation really helped.
People know that when she says something, she means it.
Oh, it's her.
Oh, I had a little mix-up at my apartment.
On the street, huh? I know the look. You're in the right place. Nothing to be ashamed of.
I know, I hate to take resources from people who need them.
Guess what, pal? Right now, you need them.
You got a point. Thanks, Gloria.
I don't remember telling you my name. I told Spider-Man, but I don't remember telling you. Spider-Man is the only person in a long time I trusted enough to tell my name to. Alright, give me some... Oh, he's such a dweeb.
A dork.
He's such a dweeb.
Well, we all have an awkward phase.
He's such a fucking dork. She's standing in shade. It's lit.
So I was into horses. Wasn't everybody at some point?
Spider-Man Horse Girl
Take
confirmed.
some of this down. It's embarrassing.
Spider-Man Horse Girl confirmed. Oh, Ben. Alright. Time for him to get some sleep. Where am I? He wakes up, like, drooling just all over the floor. Oh, come on, May. Oh, May.
I can't take this.
You can, and you will.
I'll pay you back. Soon.
Just ask for help next time. Oh, you are so much like Ben. You have to learn to swallow that Parker pride and accept that you're human, like the rest of us.
No, I'm superhuman.
Martin.
Sorry to interrupt. Just wanted to let you know I'm headed out of town. You're in charge while I'm gone.
Well, you can count on me. How long will you be away?
Her office is so much nicer than his, though.
Really don't know.
Is everything okay?
It's some personal business I've been planning for a while. But please take care of this place. It represents the best part of me.
Well, I guess I better get busy.
That sounded ominous. May, you can't tell me that didn't sound ominous.
Hope Mr. Lee's okay. Hello?
Hey, did you see my story?
I did. Robbie must be pretty happy right now.
Yeah, it kind of went viral. And get this, Mayor Osborn just announced he's going to give Officer Davis an award this afternoon.
Wow. Wait, isn't Osborn's campaign rally this after? Oh, I see what he's doing.
Yeah, we all do. But still a pretty cool moment for Officer Davis and his family. I'll be there covering it. Wanna join me?
Yeah, of course. See you then.
Couch surf. I just noticed the name of the mission was couch surfing. Oh man. Alright. I think that's my favorite part of this game, is like it goes from like the shocker fight, like these really high octane, you know, Spider-Man moments, and then it levels out with like these really emotionally important like little Peter Parker moments. You know, with May, with MJ, with Miles later in the game.
So humiliating taking money from May. I should head out into the city and try to pay it forward.
All units, 1010 narcotics sale reported in progress.
Narcotics? I wish I could help, but I'm busy playing a minigame. I'm busy hacking into the police tower. Ah, damn, that looks like real crime happening down there. Please don't shoot me. Ah, crap.
Kingpin's in training. So cute. Another message from Doc.
Peter, I don't want to jinx us, but the lead I'm following might not only get the project back on its feet, but also expand it in ways we never could have imagined. Everything happens for a reason.
I got you now, buddy.
I really hope this works out.
Take that.
Doc's work is too important to go unfinished.
Maybe cocaine will give me the confidence I need. Maybe cocaine will help me fight crime better.
Hey, Jeff. Congrats on the ceremony today.
I'll be glad when it's over. A truck full of armed demons scares me less than public speaking. But I'm calling about something else.
What's up?
Just got a tip that the demons are moving on a pit construction site in Midtown. Wife would kill me if I ditched the ceremony prep to play cops and robbers, but I thought maybe my friendly neighborhood partner would want to know.
Understood. I'll do a swing by, let you know what I find. And hey, here's a tip on public speaking. Just picture everyone in their underwear. Wait, not Osborn. You know what? Just never mind.
Oh, Peter.
Be advised.
I know you hear that a lot. It's like just picture everybody naked, imagine everybody in the underwear. That does not work for me. I've never understood that. That's just creepy. Is this the mission that they... Fisk site? I'm trying to remember if this is the mission that caused Puddlegate. Oh no, this isn't the construction, this is... Oh no, it is up there. Okay. Yeah, this is the mission. This is the mission that made everybody mad.
What do you see?
Find the rest. The boss wants them dead.
Looks like the demons are moving in on Fisk's territory.
You got this?
I got this.
Peter says all the wrong things. Spider-Man. Man, excuse me? Officer Jeff! Mr. Jeff! You'll never guess it!
Jeff time.
I'm hacking into secure police records! Puddlegate is what it was called. So, at one checkpoint in this mission, you see there's like all the wet spots on the ground and stuff. When this game was first coming out and they showed off a demo, these were like bigger puddles, and it was like, oh, look at Spider-Man running around in the puddle, and it was like really nice looking water animations and stuff for like moving through the puddle. When the game came out, clearly now it's just like a wet spot and not really much of a puddle anymore. So people were mad that Insomniac lied, this game isn't as great as they say it was. It's like the little pedantic graphical things that people were getting pissed about when the overall game, in my opinion, was one of the best games of 2018. Like, if you're gonna let a little thing like that ruin your whole experience with the game, and this seems to be a reoccurring thing with specifically PlayStation games, where people get mad about very specific little things, like Rift Apart. Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart was one of my... People just want shit to be... Exactly! But like Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart was one of my favorite games of 2021, I think is when that came out. Maybe 2022. I can't remember what year. I think 2021 is when Rift Apart came out. But I saw people playing it, and they were running through like a certain like grassy section, and they were like, "You see how the grass doesn't even move when I'm walking through it? If they want to compete for Game of the Year, they need to put in little things like that." When the game itself was already beautiful and running like with that, the whole like, you know, having like certain sections loaded at all times with like little pocket dimensions and stuff, like, I don't know, like the game ran beautifully. I think it ran beautifully. I thought it was a fun game. The gameplay loop was super fun. The gunplay was super chunky, you know, in the best possible way. You know, the DualSense controller has like that nice haptic feedback in the triggers. That was just a great game to play, and people were just running around in a circle in a corner of the map being like, this is why this game isn't good. Ignoring like everything else that people put into the game. I hate when people just want shit to be mad about.
You got what you came for.
There.
You don't need to kill us.
That's the puddle. This is the checkpoint.
Ours now.
Not today.
These are the puddles. Now it's just more like a wet reflective surface than actual puddle. I still think it looks nice. It's ridiculous. Whip.
Hey, Willie.
You.
Nice jumpsuit. Slimming.
Why did he do the ominous turn?
Wait, the demons. Who's their leader?
Keep my men alive and maybe I'll tell you.
He did like the ominous turn when he answered the call he was making.
Saving bad guys from other bad guys. Not how I thought today would go. Literally didn't see that
Does nobody else realize how dumb that looks? Okay, so imagine you're Wilson Fisk and you call one of your henchmen and you just decide, like, you're sitting there waiting for him to pick up. You're like on Skype or whatever. You're just sitting there waiting for him to pick up and you're like, I'm gonna do the ominous turn. It's like, I'm holding the phone and it's just like, Ah, loyal henchman number 843. What? Does he not realize how that looks? How dumb that looks?
Well, I got their attention.
Whatever. Whip. Thank God they're fighting each other. Ah, jeez, I don't want to fight. Consumer grade 3. Ow.
You two stay here. Wait for the police.
It's ridiculous.
Better swing around the outside.
This is why, like, this is why when it comes to, like, video games, I'm just not mad. You know, like, I always try and see the good in games, or, like, even if something isn't blowing me away, I always try to look for the best in games just to... It's like, in my opinion, it's a very fine line. Because you don't want to get, like, the gratification of making people mad. I think that's a shitty thing to do, to be like, I'm gonna act like nothing's wrong so that they get pissed off. That's gonna make me happy. But if I'm having a good time, it's funny to me when people are mad. You know, when I say I'm enjoying a game and people are like, what, like, right now, there's a boycott going on where people want, like, PlayStation employees and, like, Game Informer employees, GameSpot, basically anybody who is giving Starfield a good review. People are saying they should be fired for enjoying Starfield. It's a Bethesda, you know, glitchy mess. You know, how dare they enjoy Starfield? Let people enjoy their games, God. Just because you're having a different experience with the game, which the fact that certain gameplay experiences are not the same, you know, like Cyberpunk had the same thing. There was a reviewer who had a good experience with Starfield, not a lot of bugs or anything, and they gave it a favorable review. People are like, what are you talking about? You got paid to say that. Well, first of all, of course they did. It's their professional job to write reviews. They all get paid to write reviews. But just like the mindset of like, I'm mad about something about this game, so nobody is allowed to enjoy it, is so juvenile. I just find it ridiculous when people call for boycotts over small things like that, when there's much more real, tangible things to be boycotting. Or at least more reasonable things to be boycotting. Like, I'm probably not going to get Persona 3 Reload because the main games director at Atlus is notoriously, like, homophobic, a little bit racist. Like, he has all the isms. Just based on, like, you know, characters he's written, things in his personal life, statements he's made where, like I can't remember his name, unfortunately. We talked about it a little bit, a couple months ago, the first stream you and I did, that kind of just talking stream. She brought it up that, like, this game director has notoriously been like, women belong in the kitchen. And he's still, you know, one of the, you know, leading people at Atlus who's not being questioned for saying that. Like, hey, what did you say? What did you mean by that? That's a legitimate reason to boycott a game. Not the graphics looked different in the demo. Because they always say, whenever they show those demos, graphics not finalized, subject to change. Or something along those lines.
You okay?
I just feel like people get mad over the dumbest shit.
Yeah, thanks.
PlayStation community makes me not...
Fisk, your men are safe. Your turn. Who runs the demons?
Maybe he's there. Maybe he isn't. Check the roof.
I've missed these cryptic Fisk talks.
It sucks because, like, I feel like every corner, or like every smaller section of the gaming community has those like toxic people. It's just that I feel like, you know, oh, Nintendo, take Nintendo for example. I think there's like an even amount of like good studios producing good content and good people talking about it, like good consumers talking about it. Very rarely is there like that, you know, there's still the vocal minority being trying to, you know, this isn't the game I wanted, or, you know, where's X game? Why would you, you know, Pokemon BDSP? That was a fine game. You know, I understand why people weren't jazzed about the graphics, but it had a cute little art style, and I enjoyed it. And, you know, I think plenty of people understood that, like, oh, this is just a choice of the game director to have this art style. I just feel like PlayStation has a disproportionate amount of these vocal, angry people compared to, you know, studios. Because when you hear about bad studios doing bad things, I hate to say it, but a lot of times they're Microsoft owned, like the bigger ones that Microsoft have been acquiring. Is this going to be a QuickTime event? No? Okay. Come on. Let me do something. Let me save the day as Spider-Man. Hell yeah. This is the shit I love.
Go, go! Did that just happen? Yeah.
Hell yeah. But like, you hear about bad things happening at, you know, ActiBliz. I feel like there's a couple other. Of course, now that I'm trying to think of examples, I can only think of two. Activision Blizzard, which is one conglomerate company, and Ubisoft, which isn't Microsoft owned, I don't think. But, you know, for smaller company, or I say smaller companies, but for like PlayStation companies, you know, they're allowed to take their time with certain games, you know. They weren't screaming at, as far as we know, Sony wasn't screaming at, not Naughty Dog, Sucker Punch with Ghost of Tsushima.
I know.
They let Ghost of Tsushima, like, cook as long as it needed to.
Working on it, Yuri. Call you when it's done.
I need to get higher up. But, like, Insomniac has, like, a steady stream, you know. They let games cook as long as they need to. They'll put out a game every couple of years, and it's good. And you don't hear a lot of, like, not to say that they don't exist, because I don't want to speak about definitives that I know nothing. I don't want to speak definitively about something that I don't have all the facts for. But for the most part, you don't hear about companies like Insomniac having a lot of, like, really bad work environments. So for the most part, relatively speaking, compared to other companies in the industry, you could say it's like, oh, it's a good place to work for. You know? Naughty Dog, I think, might have had some issues with crunch for, like, Last of Us. And also, notoriously, they just keep releasing Last of Us, which, you know, when, please God, give us a new game. But, again,
Is this the flight to Newark?
not gonna speak in definitives. I was just there. Huh? Huh?
I need to disable the helicopter's engine.
Shit. I just like, what's going on?
One engine down. Now for the second.
Sick. Can I go down? Cool.
This is your master plan? Replace Fisk?
This is only the beginning!
Come on.
Need to disable this.
But yeah, no, like, it sucks because I grew up PlayStation. I love PlayStation games. I think that there's a... What do you think of QuickTime events? I think Spider-Man does them right because for a lot of the Sony...
You got this!
No. Shit. I know Sony has very fucking with Hello Game. Does Sony own Hello Games? But also, like, I think No Man's Sky is a weird outlier because they promised the moon, and again, they promised everything. Sony published? Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, no, that wasn't a great release.
Come on, Pete, you got this.
And I think that is partially on Sony to, you know, if the game wasn't ready, they shouldn't have shipped it. I think they've kind of made up for it now. You know, No Man's Sky has been getting a lot of good support and a lot of good updates, making it the game they promised. But
please don't screw this up.
But I think Spider-Man in particular does QuickTime events really well because the buttons that are used in the QuickTime events are generally speaking the same buttons that you use in the game anyway. So it's like, oh, you need to shoot web real fast, like what just happened. R2, you know, it was L2 and R2,
awesome. Where do you get them?
Cool, thanks.
These are still the buttons used. Or, you know, it's like you gotta jump at the right time, and that's still the jump button.
Hey Yuri, I caught the bad guys, but
what?
You might want to bring a ladder.
Yeah, I think Spider-Man does them well. I think the original God of War does them bad. I don't like...
Fanboy.
There he is! It's Miles!
Oh crap, I'm late.
You coming?
Nah, I gotta get to City Hall for my dad's ceremony.
All right. Tell your pops I said congrats.
It's Miles!
MJ, did they start the ceremony yet?
They're still setting up. Where are you?
Got hung up at work. Be there soon.
Work or work? I think it all comes back to corporate greed. Thinking about, you know, Game Crunch and stuff. Sony made them price it for $60, collector's edition. Openly shat. Wow. Yeah, that's Sony shitting the bed.
And now for listener emails. May from Queens writes, "You're so full of anger and I wish you'd get help managing it. It's terrible for your health." Now I know she speaks from a place of concern, but this is a common misconception that I have to correct.
Yeah,
I'm
JJ?
not full of anger. I'm full of love. I call out injustice, corruption, and crimes against humanity because I adore this city. And I want it to be better. What you hear in my voice, it's nothing but love.
I bet, JJ. Anyway. Whip. Sean Murray, yeah, lead director of No Man's Sky was still 2 weeks in advance that he was... Damn. Sorry. Itch. That's crazy to me, too. Like, I remember all the crazy publicity that game was getting. There's no way it could have lived up to the hype.
There's the stage entrance. And we'll be right out front.
Sounds like a lot of people out there.
You'll be fine, honey.
The last time I gave a speech, I was in high school. Miss Steinberg gave me a C-.
Well, if only Miss Steinberg could see you now.
Hey,
She's in the audience.
I mean, come on, you saved Spider-Man. I'm pretty sure that makes you an official superhero.
A superhero. Or maybe I'm just a guy who doesn't give up.
Come on, honey.
Welcome, everyone. And before I hand it off to Mayor Osborn, I'd just like to say a few words.
So?
I think this gang war may finally be over.
Like over?
I mean, there's some loose ends still to be tied up, but...
Loose ends.
Well, a truck pulled away from the scene from a company called Consolidated Shipping. Something's not right about it. I just don't know what.
It sounds like a shell company.
Well, maybe after this we can grab some coffee. Figure it out together.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Jim. Couldn't have said it better myself, but I'll try. We all know that Officer Davis is a hero.
But, instead of coffee, maybe we could have dinner instead. I could come over, I'll cook. Or we could, meet at a totally neutral location for a completely normal meal, cooked by professionals.
He ain't smooth with it. He ain't smooth with it.
Acts of extraordinary bravery.
Peter
Above
has
and beyond
zero
call of
riz.
duty, It is my privilege to present
He's a pathetic young man.
Officer Jefferson Davis with the Department Medal of Honor.
Medal of Honor frontline for the PS2.
Sounds urgent, sir. Fine. Congratulations, sir.
I present you with a copy of Halo Combat Evolved.
I share this honor with my family. My wife, Rio, and my son, Miles. Without their support, I couldn't do what I do.
Yes?
I've worked many years for this moment.
Who is this?
Over the coming days, your company, your city, and everything you care about will be destroyed. People will beg you for help, but you won't be able to save them.
Listen, jackass. I get threats like this twice a week. Why don't you grow a pair and tell me what you want?
To watch you suffer.
Certified Joker moment. Some people just want to watch the world burn. How did nobody notice how bulky his suit would be if he had a bomb vest under his suit jacket? Run the tapes again. Did he have like a lumpy suit? Oh my god.
Miles! Are you okay? Miles! Miles! Peter! Come on, Peter.
Rest in peace to my man, Jeff.
Thank God.
Damn, you right.
Baby. Stay here.
Too soon.
I'm going to find your father.
I can't believe Insomniac would do this.
Wake up. Come on, say something, please.
Hindsight's 20/20, Maybe it was a good thing I had a sore throat yesterday. I would be feeling like I'd be doing that a whole lot if I had streamed yesterday and this part came up.
Crazy. Over there.
Go, Miles. Come on, Miles. I get. I'm not rocket proof. Spider-Man's one weakness. Terrorist bomb vest. That's my one weakness. Domestic terrorism. Peter, don't you stop domestic terrorists every day? Yeah, but they never hit me. I'm quick with it. Come on, Miles.
Damn it! Hurry! Think. Flipping.
Come on.
Are you okay? Nice going, kid. Are you okay?
Yeah. Are you okay?
Bruh.
You sure you're okay?
Yes, I'm gonna be alright.
It's true.
I'm gonna be alright. I'm gonna be alright.
Alright, Lisa, I have to go find Dad, okay?
No, wait. Miles, no.
Oh, Miles.
Miles, no!
Alright, let's go. Let's go get Jeff.
Dad's alive. I know it.
For real?
He was right there.
You can't. This is an intense emotional moment for the up and coming protagonist Miles Morales. You can't certify bruh moment me. You can't Ryuji Sakamoto me with for real? Come on, Miles, pick it. They're just unconscious. That wasn't a corpse jump scare. That wasn't. That actually kind of freaked me out. I can't lie.
Can't cross yet. Gotta find a way around these guys.
I've got spider vision now.
Okay.
Nope. That guy's still there. Are you telling me I can vault? Damn, sucks to be them. Good thing I'm up here. Thank God they can only see where their flashlights point and not anywhere else in all of this really bright smoke and fire.
Dad was right there.
With all this debris. They can only see where their flashlights are pointing.
I got you, Dad.
So what do we turn Miles into? He's a survivor. I don't want to do anything to Miles. Like, Peter lost Uncle Ben years before this game. Miles is going through it in the moment. He's losing his father figure right now. Well, Miles gets his own video game. We'll talk then. once the trauma has sort of subsided, we'll talk about it. It's fine. Captures all this. Homeless. God, the Persona 5 crew goes like, you know, Muppets Take Manhattan. Can we get the Phantom Thieves Take Brooklyn?
No.
The Phantom Thieves Steel Queens. They land in like Newark Airport in New Jersey, and Yusuke's just like, I truly can't wait to see the gardens for the famous Garden State. And he looks out and it's just nothing but just smog and litter. Fragrant. I'm just gonna let this cutscene play out. And
I'm sorry for your loss. Do I know you? I'm Peter Parker. I was at City Hall when... Look, I know you don't know me, but I just wanted to say...
I know what you're going through. That's what you were gonna say, right? Or it all gets easier with time. Or don't worry. It's part of God's plan.
I'm sorry. I was just
trying to help. I know.
I'm sorry about that. I don't know what I'm gonna do with him.
I enjoy the japes. I love, you know, making light, but I think sometimes we just need to let the emotional beats play out in the game. Otherwise, you know, it's not nearly as effective. Group peek at Yusuke's arrival.
I'm sorry, Jeff.
Superior level.
I'm busy. What's up?
Futaba's
You started
cool.
looking for Martin Lee yet?
Makoto's just...
No, I told you I can't
Just
start a
fuck.
manhunt based on a hunch from Spider-Man.
But I'm telling you, he's the guy.
Get me some solid evidence and we'll talk.
Solid evidence. Right.
I think...
Hey, it's me.
Hey, so what are you thinking?
I'm thinking I screwed up. And that kid lost his father.
I know you too well to say you should give yourself a break. What about the police? Do they have any leads on Lee?
They're not even looking for him. Even Yuri doesn't believe me.
Then it's up to us to find him. I've been doing some research. Go to this address. Martin Lee bought a controlling interest in this recycling center last year.
You think he's hiding out there?
Maybe. We know he's not at Feast. If he's not at the recycling center, maybe you'll find some evidence as to where he might be.
Yeah. Good work, MJ. I'll let you know what I find.
Oh, one more thing. I talked with a detective about questioning the arrested demons. They're all claiming Martin Lee has the power to, quote, corrupt people.
Corrupt? What does that mean?
They say it's sort of like mind control. It brings out the negative part of you. Makes you do things you wouldn't normally do.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
This is coming from a guy who can run up walls.
I think... So I've only played Persona 5 once. Okay. I watched my partner play through Persona 5 Royal, and then I played through Royal. And, like, I understand where Persona 5, like, the original ends. I think, in all honesty, like, the original ending to Persona 5 is much more powerful. However, I do like the standalone Royal, like, extra chapter. I am a fan of that, but I think it, kind of undermines, like, I think the bonus chapter in Royal kind of undermines the actual ending to Persona 5, which is a shame. Bomb truck Phil, I wasn't trying to. I didn't care. But yeah, I agree that Haru is kind of a nothing character. Like, she had a couple moments, but in all honesty, I'm just not. I wasn't too jazzed about Haru. I did like Makoto, just because of her sister's involvement in the plot. I didn't hate Sumi. I thought, I don't know, like, I think Sumi's moments were fine. I just think they were wedged in. Like, she felt very shoehorned into Royal. I did not like her implementation. Her as a character, I didn't mind. Her implementation, I felt, was bad. I did not like Sumi's implementation into Royal. I like what they did with Akechi. They actually made Akechi a confidant in Royal, which, you know, I think really helps flesh out his character, which I'm a huge fan of. Maruki, I cannot say a bad thing about Maruki. When Billy Kometz passed away, that hurt. So, like, I just don't feel right, you know. I know, like, he's not his character and stuff, but, like, it just hits a little different now. Like, there's kind of a softer spot in my heart for him. Alright, now calm down. My god. Oh, it's a Felicia thing.
Are you jealous I'm visiting my other man? I hope so. But you should know bad boys aren't my type.
Where? Okay, so that's as far over as I can go. I can't change focus, so anything back there probably isn't it. It's over there. Nothing, nothing. How far over can I go over? Oh, shit. There's just a whole other part of the screen.
Found you. Why are you doing this, Felicia? You know I'm gonna catch you.
Okay. But yeah, I like, in terms of Persona 5, like, companions, I like Ann, Ryuji, Makoto. Futaba's okay. You said Futaba's okay. Yusuke grew on me. I liked the palace he was, excuse me, I liked the palace he was associated with. But like, I like Yusuke as a character if you don't take him seriously. If you literally just look at him like, oh, he's the dorky art kid. You know, some of the things he says are just goofy. Yo, what's going on? Oh, come on. Who's watching him? Now we're cool. We're cool. It's fine. It's fine. Alright. See? We're cool and fine. It's also been so, like, after now knowing everything that plays out in Persona 5, it would be interesting to replay it just to see if my feelings have changed on it. It's been a couple years now since I played Royal. Just now that I have, like, a better understanding of the gameplay loop. I like Makoto because she shows up magically, gets no lines as... She's smart when she loses brain Keth. Meant on. Yeah. I don't know. I think, and again, this might come with a replay, but it's just kind of like, in the moment, like when they're introducing these characters to us, like Futaba as a character is fine. I wasn't super jazzed about her palace. Like,
high security lock.
Haru was
Use
just
these
a
on
bad
banks or
time.
Recycling centers.
Her character was fine.
If I
I
can
have nothing
find where it
against
gets
her
its power
character.
from.
Palace was dumb. Or like the palace to get her into the party was dumb. On gets no lines after Makoto shows up. Play it again, you'll notice On gets literally no dialogue on screen besides one line. That's very true.
Looks like I could override the circuit. Need my electric webs.
Yeah.
Well, that did something. It looks like the circuits need a little more juice.
Let's try over here. Is that already open? Can I just... Okay, there we go.
Looks like the circuit's still stable. Maybe there's another junction box close by. Gotcha.
Sick.
Almost there. One more box should do it.
I don't know, it feels like a game that's... Not to say that, like, it's bloat to have so many characters in your party, but, like, I just didn't feel like any of them were strong enough. Or, no, that's not true. Like, they had a lot of good interactions between each other. Like, I was a big fan of, like, how On and Ryuji played out on screen. She would just, you know... It reminded me heavily of, like, the relationship between, oh, my brain. Oh my god. In original Yu-Gi-Oh! Joey and... What's her name? She had like 2 duels on screen. Oh my god. My brain... I'm just... Taya, thank you. Yeah. Where like Joey would say something stupid and Taya would be like, shut up. Like it was fine. Like I have nothing against any of the characters. It just felt like character bloat to the point where they couldn't give any character a fully fleshed out personality. Because then what would somebody else do on screen? You know? Yusuke was a very one-note character in my opinion. but I still found him kind of endearing. Alright, where the...
Oh, man. Lots of high-tech equipment. Maybe later I can recycle this stuff into some weapons of my own.
Steal bombs from the terrorists.
These must be where they're planning to attack.
The bombs in my web shooters.
These are Osborn campaign offices. All the paths originate from the same address. Guns from Fisk's armory.
He picks up a gun. Maybe I should incorporate this into my web shooters. Look at all these fun toys that the bad guys get.
This is crazy.
Oh, those are actually just pipe bombs. Maybe I should incorporate these into my web shooters.
Explosives from Fisk's construction site. This wasn't a gang war. The demons were stealing from Fisk to go after Mayor Osborn.
Hey, did you find Lee?
No, but you were right. Lee's using this place as a front for the demons. Bomb making, gun running.
Oh my god.
And it looks like they're planning another attack. This time on Norman Osborn's campaign offices.
We must have some kind of beef with Norman Osborn.
I found an address here. I think it's their staging area. If I hurry, I might be able to stop them.
Be careful.
Yuri, it's me.
Make it quick. I'm busy getting yelled at by my boss.
Martin Lee and the demons are planning another attack, this time on Norman Osborn's campaign offices.
Are you sure? We've had a lot of false leads in the past week.
Trust me on this one. I'm sending you the address of a recycling center. You'll find all the evidence there.
Got it. I'll get those campaign offices evacuated. But if you're wrong about this, you're gonna help me find a new job.
Oh, it's fine. You have plenty of work experience. I don't know what cops can do when they're not cops, but you know. Oh, we there? Shit. I wasn't even looking. I just saw it's like I'm gonna go towards the yellow, but I actually didn't see where it was on the map.
Consolidated shipping.
It sounds like a shell company.
A lot of guys.
How has nobody looked into this?
Quietly.
It has no personality, which is terrible marketing. Nobody would create a company called that if they're trying to pique the interest of customers. I can't. What is happening? Oh shit, I don't have my regular... there we go. Sorry, buddy, I didn't mean to electrocute you like 8 times. Huh? Oh. There's that guy. Okay. There's something about Spider-Man getting punched right in the like back of the head that's really funny to me. I don't know what it is, but it's like doing all these like flips and little punches and then immediately just getting like hammered right at the base of the skull.
Lee's not out here. Better check inside.
Could have just opened the door.
Huh. Invoice from an auto shop. Pale Horse Rides. That's one expensive tune-up. What else can I find around here? They have bases all around the city.
Yeah, whatever. Litter my map with more garbage.
This is bigger than I thought. Looks like the demons have an army.
Oh no, new enemy type.
As if one deadly glowing whip wasn't enough. I don't know what I was expecting, but it was definitely not this.
The stream is running.
Hey, MJ.
Yeah,
I think
see you
I
later.
stopped the demons' attack on Osborn's campaign office.
Nice. Did you find Lee?
No, but I found something we should look into. A place called Pale Horse Rides.
Sounds familiar. I'll check it out and get back to you.
Ow. Ow. Why does everybody always want to fight? Alright. Getting the fuck out of here. No, let me leave. Let me leave.
Safety's off.
Well, this is new.
No. This one's mine. All right. I'm executing this son of a...
Hey! That's not how we do things. Down! Down!
Code SM1.
Whoa, whoa! Before we do this...
Code SM1. This is for Spider-Man.
Holding for orders.
It's Code Spider-Man.
I have a visual. Hold for Silverburn.
Hey, Silver Sable.
Nice entrance. Solid 8 out of 10. 9 out of 10.
Release him. He works with us.
Yuri, explanation, please?
Let's hear it for privatized
Silver
militaries.
Saplanova, head of Sable International, a private security force, paid for by Mayor Osborn.
Oh, the mayor has a pet army now?
Next time you get in my way, I will not be so gentle.
Go. We'll talk later.
Cool, thanks, Silver Sable. Huh?
Hey, sorry about that Sable thing. I should have told you earlier, but it all happened so fast.
Huh?
It's okay. We're still best buds.
What do you mean I'm leaving the play area?
Not best buds.
Well, that took a dark turn.
Anyway, Sable has the mayor's ear and unchecked authority. We've searched that address you gave me, found plenty of evidence of a bomb plot, but nothing that leads back to Martin Lee.
I'm working on that. Hey, MJ.
Hey, so I dredged up some records on Martin's other business holdings. He's got places all over the city.
Whoops.
The locations line up with a map I found at that shipping business. I'll check them out.
Let me know what you find at each one, and I'll work on building a case.
You got it. I'm headed to Lee's office at Feast to see if I can learn more about why he's doing this, and what he's got planned next.
Okay, say hi to May for me. Wait, you don't think she's in danger, do you?
No. Lee's only got one target on his mind. Norman Osborn.
You guys are trying to replace... I don't like violence anyway. I'm not a violent... Oh, thank God. Somebody that's willing to do something about all this crime.
High water. The job gets...
Nope, nope, nope. Nope.
She'd never admit it, but the chief was warming up to Spider Cop. His casual disregard for by-the-book thinking was a breath of fresh air. She'd come around.
Again, I think it's cute, because they're married. Like, the voice actor for Spider-Man and Yuri, they're married, so when they do little, like, I'm gonna do this voice that annoys you. That annoys you. I think it's cute.
Missed another call from Doc.
Peter, I wanted to make sure you're still available. I can't pay you yet, but I've pulled enough strings to keep the wolves from the door a bit longer. If we can get up and running, I know this new version of the project will attract investment. Massive investment. Stay ready.
Fingers triple crossed, Doc.
Alright. Oh, thank God, one of my 2 bags of clothes that I have left.
Peter.
So if you're running this place while Mr. Lee's out of town, it's gonna be your old job.
Me. But I could always use more help. You know anyone?
Actually, I do. His name is Miles Morales.
Why does that sound familiar?
His father was being honored at City Hall.
Oh.
I talked to him at the funeral. He's a smart kid. He's just having a tough time.
I knew a boy like that once.
I remember it helped to stay busy. Might help him too. Here's his mom's number.
Thanks. I'll give her a call.
Hey, you haven't heard from Mr. Lee, have you?
No, why?
Just curious.
He's a wanted
I've got
criminal.
A few minutes before work, I'm gonna look around, see if there's anything else I can do to help you out.
Oh, you don't have to.
I know. I want to.
He's such a polite young man.
I should check out Lee's office. Need help with those veggies?
I learned a long time ago you're more help staying out of the kitchen than in it.
Fucking got him. Abs.
Glad to see you're okay.
Hanging in there.
May said you were at the bombing.
This office is locked. How do I get in there? Quietly.
Need to wash my work clothes. Oh, like your.
Maybe there's a vent somewhere.
Oh, they purposefully cleared out everybody. The game just cleared out the people. Come on, there we go. That's fun. I need to wash my work clothes. You mean like your lab coat and stuff?
Never seen that room
yeah.
before.
Yeah. My lab coat.
Whoa, what the? There. High voltage lines. What needs this much power?
I understand, but the account number is in Mr. Lee's office, which is inaccessible. I will call you back as soon as I can get that information. No, I don't know when that will be.
What would Ben do?
That room I saw from the crawl space. It should be right on the other side of the shrine.
Let's tear it down.
Lee's parents. Looks like there's a keyhole in the frame. I thought Lee's parents abandoned him. Why build a shrine to the people who threw you away?
I mean, people can have complicated relationships with their
This
parents.
is the ghost story Lee's father read to him. About a demon that could only be mastered through balance.
I'm not going to claim to know everything that's going on with Martin Lee and his
He did
parents.
so much for New York. I can't believe he was hiding such darkness inside him.
Before he left, literally right before you saw him commit acts of terrorism, he was like, Feast represents the best parts of me. Implying heavily that he's got some dark shit going on. 2018.
This fits the lock in the portrait.
October 2018. Oh, I wonder if I can find that account number that May was looking for. She needed an account number that was only in Lee's office.
Huh. The shrine in the photo is missing the picture.
Can I take the back off? Can I? Okay.
Some kind of puzzle lock.
Almost like I'm in a video game.
That seems right. Oh, I see.
Ah. Oh.
Yes.
There we go. That's fun. I like that.
Whoa.
And now I'm locked in here.
Hiding, Lee.
There's no doorknob. Oh, we're just above a store. So all of this, like, dark, evil shit. Like, if you're in that storage room on the first floor and you just, like, look up through the grating, you can see all this stuff. Alright, then.
Lee sure is obsessed with masks. Is it a Jungian thing? Like, he needed to pretend to be someone else to let his darkest feelings out? Pretended to be a demon. Lee's giving his powers to the others. How does Lee imbue these with his power? Bioelectric induction? Compressed phase shift?
Oh, you know. Magic. What if he's just magic?
Creepy.
Nothing.
This is the folder MJ
can feel my power growing.
Oh. Do I have to sit there and listen to it?
My power growing. Feeding off my anger. Father would say I've lost the path of balance, but he could never understand. The only way to fight a monster is to become one.
Suspicious. I think those are the words of a guilty man.
This might help us figure out what Lee's planning next.
That looks like a bomb. that looks like the blast radius of a bomb. All right.
It's a burn room, wired to destroy evidence.
How do I just hit that multiple times?
One more.
Oh, there we go.
The police had found this. Or May. Don't want to think of what could have happened. This is all about Norman Osborn. His whole career.
Norman's economic plan, where's poverty?
Okay, through the floor grate.
Cool.
Now, how do I get out of here?
Again, it's not very well hidden. Hey, what about this room nobody's ever seen before up there? What with all the Norman Osborn clippings? Those look like the ramblings of an insane man. I should notify someone, being the dude who built that room. Alright, Mr. Lee. I installed your electrified floor grate. I don't know what you want with this electrified floor grate in the secret room behind your office shrine. This doesn't look suspicious in the least. Anyway, I'm from New York. I didn't see nothing. I'm not no narc. Good luck with your completely legitimate and not at all You had to do it to him.
I thought you were out of town.
Did you find what you were looking for?
Martin, you're back.
Get that.
Thank you.
And heading off again shortly, I'm afraid. Just needed a few things from my office.
You must have heard about City Hall.
Yes. Tragic.
Peter was there. He was very lucky.
And an Osborn rally. I didn't know you were a fan.
His son's my best friend.
Well,
I felt
what
obligated.
matters is you are both safe.
Amen.
But the bombers are still out there. Who knows what they've planned next?
I don't think you or May have anything to worry about. As long as you stay away from places you're not supposed to be.
I love...
Well, I should go.
When will you be back?
When my work is done.
I love the suspicious eye looks, and then there's like the third party that's like completely unaware. Like it's the two people looking really suspicious at each other. Like, do they know? Kind of back and forth. It's like, yeah, you should stay away from places you're not supposed to be. Did you find what you were looking for, Peter? Huh? And the whole time May is like, Martin, welcome back. That shit is so fun.
Wait!
Suspicious. How do you not give away your Spider-Man? What's the most... How badass is Peter Parker allowed to be before he gives away he's Spider-Man? Like if... Right? Why are you fighting the Silver Surfers? Like, people walking past on the street look over and they're like, hey, the Aunt May's nephew, Peter, the scrawny nerd kid. I would say he's getting his ass kicked by a bunch of weird glowing thugs, but he's actually holding his own. That's not suspicious.
May Parker. And some really weird stuff hidden in Lee's office. But listen, he's got another attack plan.
Where? When?
Still working on that, but I think he's going to use something called Devil's Breath.
Sounds destructive. What is it?
A substance created by Oscorp. Probably a bioweapon of some kind. I have a folder full of info on it. I'm holding on to it for now. I'll send copies as soon as I can.
Okay, we'll check his office. If the evidence stands up, I'll put out an APB.
So you're withholding police evidence, huh?
MJ, hey. Just checking in.
Peter, hey. Can I call you back?
I think you'll want to hear this. Wait, why are you whispering?
Just in the middle of something. How about we catch up over dinner? My place?
Oh, sure. I'll even cook.
Cool. See ya.
Wait, remember how you told me about Lee's corrupting touch? I think I just saw it in action.
How?
Some perfectly nice homeless people just jumped me. Thing is, they had glowing eyes. And I remembered Yuri telling me something similar about the guard who released Shocker.
So Shocker was working for Lee? It's all connected.
There's more. But I guess we'll talk about it at dinner.
Yeah, see ya.
I'm connecting the dots.
What should I cook?
Even without, like, all the flourishes of the remastered version, this game is still gorgeous.
Oh, hi, Doctor. How are you?
Parker, exciting news. Come by the lab.
Like, now?
This is my defining moment. Can't wait to show you.
Cool. I've got dinner plans. Can I come by later?
Dinner can wait. You need to see this, Peter.
Okay. Be right there.
Okay.
Wonder if this means I have a job again. Guess I can stop by.
Peter, you can't go there dressed as Spider-Man. Ooh. Ooh. I don't know if the sternum's supposed to make that sound. Ugh.
Hey, Doctor.
Hello, Peter. I'll be just a minute.
Wow. Look at all this new stuff. We really need to get better about organizing our workspace.
Vision statement. Octavius and break technology, creating the world you deserve. That's not a little threatening. Octavius. Alright then.
Where did you get all this equipment?
Called in every last favor. Took out a few loans.
Love the right? We're workshopping.
This time's going to be different.
We're workshopping it.
Really glad Doc let me store things here after the whole eviction thing.
Oh, Peter. I noticed you keep track of Spider-Man's foes. Smart. Easier to craft countermeasures that way.
Yeah, so as far as Doc Ock is concerned, Peter just makes the toys for Spider-Man and isn't Spider-Man. He's definitely not suspicious that he's Spider-Man. Scorpion, Stinger, Sting, Fisk.
Electro was the first legit superpowered villain I fought. Till then it had been regular guys in fancy suits.
Speaking of regular guys in fancy...
Last time I fought Scorpion, he asked if I knew what my skull looked like from the inside. Then offered to show me. Super fun guy.
Love me some Mac Gorgon.
Vulture might be the smartest guy up on this wall. Not smart enough to duck 3 consecutive life sentences, of course, but still pretty brainy.
I think in this game, if I recall, Vulture is played by a voice actor, or just an actor, named Armin Shimmerman, who was like Quark on Star Trek DS9, Mung Daal on Chowder. He played Raz's dad in the both Psychonauts games, or at least Psychonauts 1 and 2. Let's not forget Rhombus of Ruin. Very fun, very prolific voice actor. He plays Dr. Nefarious in the Ratchet & Clank games, the recurring villain.
Mob enforcer turned walking tank. Rhino's racked up enough property damage to destroy Manhattan 3 times over.
Hey, yo, is that pizza? Can I eat the pizza? Can't get around any of this stuff. I love the very clearly Black & Decker drill that they just don't put a label on. Incredible. Incredible. Alright. Wait. What have you been working on? Hey, Dr. Octavius, what have you been working on?
You've been busy.
Just getting started. You know, until now, we've been looking at prosthetics from the wrong perspective. Why restore people to what they were when we can make them better? Okay, I think that should do it.
Uh-oh. His heart's in the right place. That's what makes Dr. Octavius' downfall so sad. Like, he's very clearly trying to be the best he can for humanity.
Everything okay?
Damn it! This is all your fault, Norman, you son of a...
Well, I know who you're not voting for in the next election. Sorry. I have a habit of making bad jokes in tense situations.
It was a good joke, Parker. Just a bit of an overreaction on my part.
No, don't worry. Why don't you take a break? I'll clean this up and get us ready for another test. So, hope you don't mind me asking, but it seems you and Norman have a bit of a history.
We were lab partners in college. Became friends. Decided to start a business. We both had visions of changing the world, just in different ways.
Wait, you were at Oscorp when it started?
I'm half the reason it's called Oscorp. In grad school, everyone called us the O's. Add Corp to that, and, well, it is a catchy name.
Well, why'd you leave?
Norman became more and more obsessed with genetics. He started a project I considered unethical. And there was this... Anyway, lawyers got involved. I chose to leave in exchange for a settlement. But that money didn't last very long. I've relied on grants ever since. If this project doesn't work...
Don't worry. It'll work. Let me just fix this up.
I'll brew some fresh coffee. Be sure to run a diagnostic on the control unit. Could be a short.
Blaze, in what you were talking about with your Spyro OC, I feel like when people are thinking about fan fiction, or at least in terms of writing for like pre-established stuff, they're always afraid of like treading on the toes of pre-existing canon. Have fun with it, you know? Don't be afraid to like step into some pre-existing stuff within the Spyro canon if you're looking to write fan fiction for it. Cause like I think because you also say you want your character to have like their own world-saving adventures and stuff. You can just write an interesting story about like a dragon that saves the world. It doesn't have to be connected to Spyro. If you want to make it connected to Spyro, don't be afraid to tug on those threads. Don't be afraid to say it's like, well, you know, they say like the Forgotten Realms, you know, way before the events of Spyro, any of the events of Spyro take place. Don't be afraid to like dig into that, like what did that look like when the dragons were there? How would it be different? Or if you want to write it way after, how would the Dragon Realms from the first game look different? You know? If you're writing it way after like the original Spyro, or like way after Legends of the Legend of Spyro. As for, I think it says the doc story seems to mirror Five Nights at Freddy's story. I don't know enough about Five Nights at Freddy's story because I'm not a crazy person. Target voltage. Ah, shit. Okay. Okay, do that. Or can I... Okay, let's... do that. Or... no, that's 5. Bring it down 3, up 4. No, I don't want to skip it. No, I don't want to... rotate it. There we go. Wait, no, target voltage is 5. Fuck! There we go. Okay. I fixed it.
Why don't you do the honors this time?
Because you changed it and I don't know what you're doing. It's different now.
I think we did it.
Next step, neural interface.
That's a lot of work for you to do by yourself. Sure you can handle it?
Apparently not, judging by today's debacle.
Because I still haven't found another job.
My funds are still...
I know. It's okay. Don't worry, I'll figure it out. What's a few bucks when you're trying to change the world, right?
To changing the world.
I love them. They're trying to be, you know...
Missed call from MJ.
The slogan for this game was "Be greater,"
I need to go, but I'll be back later.
and it's so true.
The work will still be here when you get back.
What's that?
Wait, what's what? Okay, I guess it wasn't important. Whatever it was, it's fine. I think there's just such like genuine heart at the center of this game. I said it before when I started this on stream last time, but like the creators just understood the assignment. They understood what made Spider-Man. Unlike Spider-Man Lotus. Oh boy, watch that. I know that's like old news couple weeks ago now, but yikes.
Hey, sorry I missed your call. Are we still on for dinner?
Dinner? Oh, yeah. I was calling you about something else, but yeah, we should talk over dinner.
Offer still stands for me to come over and cook.
Oh, really? Well, I like to take risks. I'm still out, but I'll grab some stuff at the store and let you know when I'm home.
Okay, talk soon. All right, dinner at MJ's. No expectations. It'd be hard to screw this one up.
Well,
guess I'll just freelance for a while until she calls.
What is this glowing blue thing over here? Nah, I don't need to... I don't want to get tangled up in like a long side mission. That'll... I gotta get dinner with MJ. Don't worry, MJ. If it was being Spider-Man, that was the reason they broke up. Y'all broke up. Do not worry. He is not the same Spider-Man anymore. He is pathetic.
I've just received an update on Adrian Toombs, a.k.a. the Vulture. Apparently, this winged criminal has fallen ill with cancer, and he's been moved to the Raft's infirmary for treatment, which will undoubtedly cost a fortune in public funds. Now let me ask you, why do we even have an infirmary at the Raft? It's a supermax prison full of maniacs. If they get sick, let nature take its course. Now I realize that's harsh, but so is my tax bill.
Uh-huh. That's the price we pay for not privatizing institutions like that. If it is a government thing. Nice. Avengers Tower? Yeah. There we go. Then I think you should definitely lean into the lore, or kind of like draw your own conclusions of like, okay, after the events of this happen, what's the natural evolution of that? You know, once these people are saved, what do their civilizations, like what do the like say the worlds from like Avalar, what does Avalar look like when Ripto's not there? How do the worlds interact with each other? I think is an interesting place to start. Or not necessarily just for Avalar, but like the Dragon Realms, when the Norks aren't around. What is the... How do those worlds interact with each other?
Hey, MJ.
All right, I picked up a bunch of stuff at the store. Can't wait to see what you come up with.
Swinging over now. Prepare to be amazed.
I really need to impress her with dinner, because my crime fighting skills have really gone down the toilet.
Demons have opened fire. Multiple officers down. Incident is
Damn, sucks to be them anyway. I'm sure somebody's got that. There's other superheroes in New York, not just Spider-Man. We're fine.
All units advised, we are receiving reports of a live bomb in the area.
A live bomb?
Requested near Flatiron.
Damn, I'm not bomb-proof. If Spider-Man was bomb-proof, I'd go take care of that, but... he doesn't have regular clothes. He doesn't have just like a little backpack on that's got his clothes in it. Rip Bozo.
Peter! You are not gonna believe what happened. So you know that address you gave me? I went there.
MJ.
I know, but wait.
What is this?
Just listen.
Alright, I think I'm actually going to call it there. It was a good stream. Made some progress. But this is we'll pick back up at the start of this MJ section. It's going to be a playable segment for MJ. We'll pick it up there. Hang on. We'll just let this cutscene play out.
This is the address Pete found. Men are all carrying firearms.
Yeah, it's a stealth section.
What is this place?
Oh, you know.
That office.
Yeah.
Something inside that connects this to Lee.
We'll pick up there next time. I'm gonna get out of here. Trying to think if there's anything new going on now. If you're watching this on YouTube, hello. These originally aired live on my Twitch. Follow me on Twitch is the best way to know when I go live. There's also go live announcements in the Discord, which you'll be able to find in the Twitch bio section, and Twitter, YouTube community page. Those are generally like the 3 go live places, as well as just follow me on Twitch, and you'll get a direct notification from Twitch when I go live. I can't think if there's anything. No, nothing new really going on. It's still Spyro month. It's still September, so maybe I want to get the Spider-Man games out of the way before the new one drops in October. I might just start streaming a little bit more, but I also it's Spyro month still, and I want to do another playthrough of A Hero's Tale. I think it's been a few months. Now's a good time, I think, to start playing that with like Flame or Ember or something. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. I love this game. I really do. Miles Morales, just as good. Look, I think I like Miles Morales a little bit better because it's not as not to say this game is long, but like Miles Morales doesn't overstay its welcome. It's like the perfect size, like 4 or 5 hours if you're just focusing on the plot. It's a great game. I'm going to get out of here. Be good, be kind, treat people the way you want to be treated, and I'll catch you in the next one.